Nice. Good morning, Bill.
Morning, Charles.
We're always talking on this program. It seems to me we have been talking for 10 years about how money corrupts college sports.
Well, it's not a new thing, actually. I think the illicit affair between money and amateur athletics goes all the way back to, I think it was 1852 was the first intercollegiate athletic contest, a crew contest between Harvard and Yale on Lake Winnipesaukee in New Hampshire, and that was sponsored by a regional railroad and was a commercial venture. So,
oh, it was?
Yeah.
I suppose there are, well, I know perfectly well, there are many campuses where games are still played for fun, aren't there?
Yeah, well, I think that's one thing that we're going to talk about here in this piece this morning is that buried beneath all the headlines and stuff about the mess that college football is in, that football's played the old-fashioned way at more schools than where they play it on television. Homecoming, 1989. And returning alumni take comfort in finding things pretty much as they've always been. A new king and queen reign over the traditional festivities.
Yep. Where are you? No, $2, that's $7.
Walking over to the homecoming game on an idyllic fall day, we're reminded that college football is not always the scandal-ridden mess we read about. On hundreds of college campuses across the country, football is still an extracurricular activity played by real students. A game played for fun. Augustana College in Rock Island, Illinois, was playing its homecoming game against Illinois Wesleyan, another school in Division III, a classification for schools that don't offer athletic scholarships. More athletes compete in Division III than in any other. They just don't get the publicity.
I think they play football because they like to play the game of football after practice.
Coach Bob Reade.
But then the rest of the time, there's full-time students here. And that way they get to enjoy the college life, which is, you and I know, some of the greatest times in your life. And you can enjoy that part of it. And they also get to take part in the thing they like to do, football, just like the guy in the band and chorus and speech or debate likes to take part in his favorite thing.
The players concur.
But at Division III, it's a little bit more relaxed, and we're playing just to play, not for the national recognition or the money that's involved.
Just that it's fun to us.
So you're really saying it is still a game that's played for fun here?
Yeah, everyone plays it for fun here. It's more of a game.
Your
fun.
instructors give you any breaks in the classroom?
No, no breaks at all.
And they're certainly not playing for glory. Ask the team's leading rusher, Rick Papke, or quarterback Barry Reade, the coach's son.
Me and Rick, we have a job we do after every practice, every game. We clean mop the locker room, take the laundry over. We also stripe the football field before every game. I mean, it's good that we're not so glorified. Like our training code is just be a gentleman. Like, we're not going to be the big stud football player who's going to go rush right up to the front of the cafeteria line, get our food, and go sit in our jock corner. We're just like every other student here. We just want to fit in, right? And I think we do.
They don't want to be corralled in a separate dormitory the way players for many of the larger schools are, leading separate lives, eating better food, and taking lesser courses. Here, there is no mandatory weight training, no Sunday meetings, no spring training. With no athletic scholarships, students play because they want to.
We've had senior letter winners drop out because they're concerned of graduate school, which is only tells us one thing, that they're finally becoming an adult and knowing there's more to this world than football.
Along with the pluses of playing Division III football come a few of the same indignities that minor league baseball players endure.
Other places, they get their steak meals after the win and fly back on the jets, and we get a couple of sandwiches and a bag of chips and one can of Coke per person, and get on the bus and head right back. So it's not glamorous, but gets the job done, I guess.
I was shocked, to tell you the truth, when I first went on my road trip as a freshman.
Lynn Thomsen is a former Augustana football star back for homecoming.
I thought, you gotta be kidding me. This is how college football is.
What you're talking about is kind of a textbook example of what sports is supposed to teach somebody, and you're telling me that this is for real in your mind.
That's right. Augustana is without a doubt a textbook idea of what college football matched with academics is all about. You get here, you play football 4 years, and you graduate in 4 years. That's how it should be.
In Coach Reade's 11 years at Augustana, only one four-year player has failed to graduate.
Give that young man a chance, so that when he, like you say, when the marquee lights go out for him, that he's still got a chance to go to work and earn a good living and have a family and enjoy the good things in life.
His players say Coach Reade preaches doing their best rather than winning. How do you actually convince a kid in America that that's the case?
We've scolded teams more sometime in a win than we have in a loss. We have always defined winning as how well we played. I mean, did we do as good as we could do? And that's kind of been a little different. So the scoreboard never really, I once had an opportunity to, in a Fellowship of Christian Athletes article, to be quoted as saying that the scoreboard was one of the biggest crimes in high school football, is because it judged some young man a loser by some fans who probably did more than anybody else in the field did that night.
By now, you must be asking yourself, just how bad must their record be? Well, as it so happens, Coach Reade has just surpassed Newt Rockne to hold the best one-loss percentage of any football coach in history. How?
We search ourselves. We say we work hard at it. Everybody works hard at it. And I guess the bottom was we finally just discovered maybe we just keep it a game for our young people and just let them play it as something that they really enjoy doing.
Lynn Thomsen, who didn't lose a single game at Augustana, said one of the team's toughest challenges was raising money to buy national championship rings 4 years in a row.
The first year was gung-ho. You know, we had a lot of people that were willing to send in some money and help us out and things like that. And then as we, like you said, as we won the second year, they're like, is this going to be a habit?
Get that ball! Get that ball!
I think small college football is, in fact, the last place in this country where it's being played the way it was meant to be played, yeah.